I appreciate you coming out and doing this for me. So, first of all, that's a beautiful truck you have behind you.
Thank you.
So, what year and make model is it?
It's a 1952 Chevrolet 3100 pickup.
We understand it's been in your family for quite a time.
Right, since as far back as I can trace it is 1960.
Okay. And I understand that it's been passed around a little bit before it came into your possession.
Yes, my granddaddy was originally my granddaddy's truck, and then my daddy got it, and then my brother-in-law got it, and I acquired it from my brother-in-law.
Okay. And it's clearly not stock anymore. What was the shop that did the restoration?
Matrix Muscle Cars
Okay.
did the restoration for me.
So what color is that truck?
It's called Green O'Clock.
Green O'Clock.
It's a Chevrolet, what I've been told, is Chevrolet Camaro color. I'm not sure what year.
Okay. And how long did the resto mod take?
About 2 years.
2 years. You mind going over the exterior modification that they did on the truck?
Okay. The exterior modification, first thing they did was they took the running board, and on the original truck it wraps around here. They wrapped it around and tied it into the fender.
Okay.
Gives it a lot cleaner look. We have a one-piece windshield, curved and molded for the truck instead of the two-piece windshield that goes originally.
Yes, sir.
The mirrors are laser printed out of Canada. That's another modification. We pulled in the bumper on the rear, was another modification that we made. The Ken Diggett door handles. If people have heard of Ken Dig out in Salt Lake City, Utah, that makes those shaved look on the door handles. That way, you don't have to have poppers. There again, like I say, they pulled in the bumper. So the bumper on the original truck sticks out here.
Yes, sir.
Integrated LED tail lights. The tailgate is aftermarket. We couldn't save the original tailgate. Most of the bed is aftermarket. It's tubbed. If you can see on the inside, it has tubs for the bigger wheels.
Yes, sir.
And that's pretty much all the modifications as far as metalwork modifications that we did to the truck.
Speaking of wheels, what size wheels do you have?
I'm going to have to be honest with you. My builder chose those wheels.
Yes, sir.
He just showed me a style wheel, and we said, yeah, we like it, and that's what we put on.
I see you have 235s, 18s on the front.
Right.
Now that's clearly a larger.
Yes.
275 20s.
20s
Okay.
on the rear, correct.
All right. And actually, so when I first saw this truck, it was on social media, pictures from I think it was at a church car show in Trustful.
Yes.
I saw pictures, and I knew I wanted to see it in person eventually, and then I happened to go to a car show in Dora. It was a benefit car show, and lo and behold, you was there, and I didn't get to see it for very long, but one of the most unique things I noticed about the truck right away is the bed liner you have on the running boards and on the slats here in the bed.
Yes. We did that as a collaboration between the builder and I. I've been to hundreds of car shows and seen these trucks with painted running boards, and the first thing kids do is jump up on people's painted running boards.
Yes, sir.
And so during the build, I examined thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures to get ideas, and I had seen a truck that was just done like this one, had the bed liner on the top, painted surface on the face, and I knew that would protect it, and you could step anywhere if you wanted to on the running board. I'm not a big fan of stain. We wanted to do something different. I like the painted strips in the bed, and my builder actually said, well, why don't we just put the Line X on the regular wood board kit.
Yeah.
It's just a standard wood bed kit, and he sprayed the Line X on it. And as you say, it came out really nice.
Yes, sir.
Better than we had expected.
Yeah.
It came out really nice.
And then the interior, what all do we have going on the interior?
As you can see, it's let me get the door open. And I'll move this. As you can see, we put some custom floor mats on it with the picture of the truck. Got those from Gate Go Customs. And forgive me, I don't remember the manufacturer of the seats, but you can see the green stitching on the seats to match the green.
Yes, sir.
You have the green boot on the shifter. You have the Dakota digital gauges on the dash. The truck has been modified extensively. It has a Scott's Hot Rod chassis.
Okay.
With a Moser 9-inch rear end. It has 4-link coilovers, power rack and pinion steering. It's got 4-wheel disc brakes, wheel wood. So it's been modified from stem to stern. The original chassis was bent, so we chose not to try to salvage it and box it and you can use an S10 chassis on these trucks and box it and add a Mustang 2, but we chose not to do that.
Then lastly, let's, if you don't mind, look underneath the hood and talk about the power plant.
Absolutely.
I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that's not original.
Absolutely. That is out of a 2014 Camaro SS,
Okay.
6.2 liter V8. It's called an LS3. The entire running gear came out of that car. But we did modify it. It is cammed and polished and ported. It has a L680E transmission, and with headers, air conditioning, it'll scoot. It'll run really good. As you notice too, we have a clean firewall. There's nothing on the firewall. It is completely cleaned off. We have everything hitting. The only thing we couldn't hide without extensive work was the air conditioning hoses.
Okay. Yeah.
But as you can see, he did those even in the black instead of black chrome instead of the polished chrome.
Well, you really have a beautiful truck here. And I admit, I know that y'all are going to a car show here in next week.
Yes.
And I know that y'all have been down to Battle in Bama.
Yes.
And y'all, this truck gets around, and I was really shocked when he told me that you normally drive it.
Yes.
So when you have a hot rod like this and it's a driver, then that's, to me, that's the best way to do it.
Well, that was the reason for going with the 6-speed transmission. It does really good out on the highway.
Yes,
It'll
sir.
run 70 miles an hour all day with no issues. It just clicks along, and it gets about 17 miles to the gallon, even modified as much as it is.
Yes, sir. Well, I think that'll wrap it up. Anything else you can think of to add?
Well, thought about it after we were talking about I did drive this truck, learned to drive on this truck as a teenager when I was a young fella. Interesting story maybe was my dad was a different time when I was growing up, but I actually drove this truck back from Georgia at 12 when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
So once we modified it, and the first time I got to drive it, those memories just come flooding back, looking over the hood and the fenders and all, and I'm going, wow. So it really reminded me of my youth.
Absolutely.
So it has the memories with it. So this truck will stay in the family. Hopefully from now on. I asked my son when he inherits it from me that he would pass it down to the family and try to keep it in the family.
Well, I think it's going to be in good hands, and when you have a truck like this, that you can cherish the memories that are, that's really what's important, is the memories. I can remember the truck I currently own, I grew up inside, so I can relate to having those memories and the bond to it. So again, I appreciate you coming out and doing this for me.
Well, thank you. We're welcome.
All right, sir. Well, we'll see y'all next time.